Use your recipe card you've been given as an assignment to make a meringue dish. For this demonstration, I'm using 100 grams of caster sugar and 2 egg whites to make 3 small meringues for 3 people. First, separate the egg whites. They need to be room temperature, so don't have them in the fridge. Tip the egg yolk between the shells to separate the egg yolk from the white. With an electric whisk, whip up the egg whites until they are foamed. This gives the egg whites aeration, so they should turn white and frothy. Don't add any sugar until they are frothy and form peaks all on their own. Make sure your whisk is on full speed and your bowl and all your equipment is grease-free. Start tipping the caster sugar in a small bit at a time and whisk in between pouring. Your meringue should be a stable foam that it can hold peaks all on its own, be turned upside down, and you can even do the head check. Spoon the meringue out onto some baking paper on a baking tray. I have used some circles as guidance for the size of my meringue so that they fit on a plate. Use a clean spoon to push out the meringue from the middle to make a nest. Inside the nest, we're going to fill it with fresh fruits and cream. To add texture to the meringue, use your spoon to spike up the meringue to form whips. If you're making a big pavlova, you can do the same by drawing round the plate that you're going to be serving your pavlova on and using that as a reference. Now they need to go in the oven for 45 minutes at 140 degrees. And whilst they are cooking, you can wash up. For the best outcome, allow them to cool completely in the oven before they are decorated. Whip up your double cream using a clean electric whisk and a bowl. Try not to over-whip the cream. With a clean spoon, serve the cream into the meringue nests. You can pipe the cream in if you wish, but if you don't have a piping bag, spooning it in is sufficient. Now, if your meringue hasn't turned out well, you can always make Eton mess, which is also delicious. Fill a bowl of cream and crush in the meringue and mix together. Wash the fruit in cold water and decorate on top of your meringues. Try and use contrasting fruit colours to make the pudding look delicious. And if you're not going to serve it straight away, make sure it is refrigerated until you do.